Hello everyone, Ravi here. In this video, I'm going to talk about something that's really important for all of us who wants to advance professionally and advance personally. That is energy and how you manage your personal energy. A lot of people don't realize this, but how we use our energy has a huge impact on our productivity at work. So, in order to really understand how to maximize our energy, we need to look at the three different types of energy and how they're going to play a role in your overall energy levels in a daily basis. When we think of energy in the context of our professional lives, especially as a corporate professional or as a corporate executive or a leader, we are referring to mental energy more often than not. A lot more times, obviously, because you can call this as an intellectual energy as well, because we spend a lot of time, a lot of energy on thinking and focusing and intellectual activities. This is what I call as like mental energy or intellectual energy. And the second type that you want to take into consideration is, as we go through this, is emotional energy. So this deals with your emotions. One of my mentors said emotion is energy in motion, because if you think about, emotion is a type of energy. Anger is a type of energy, excitement is energy. What kind of emotions that you are going through in your mind at any particular point of time, that is going to impact your energy level, that is going to impact how you are going to show up at your work. The difference between this mental energy and the emotional energy is, one is related to your intellectual potential and second one is related to your emotional management. Let's say you are a great strategic thinker. That means you have a lot of intellectual energy. At this point you're thinking highly strategically and you're coming up with idea after idea after idea. That means you have a lot of intellectual energy at this point. But if your emotions are not in control, then you cannot maximize your energy. However, whatever intellectual energy you have, if your emotional energy is lacking, then that is going to impact. Let's say you are excited. That means you are in a high state of emotional energy and excitement. But if you cannot focus, if you cannot channel that excitement with a singular focus, with a singular intellectual focus, then that's not good either, right? Last but not the least, the last type of energy is probably the most obvious. That's your physical energy, right? This is your general fitness level. This is your general health. A lot of times when we say, I'm feeling great today, I have a high level of energy, this is what we mean. Because you're feeling that energy in your body. That's your physical energy that makes you say those things, right? So you got to balance all these three levels of all these three types of energies if you want to maximize your energy. So we got to be conscious of all these three types. We got to be conscious of all these levels of all these three types of energy, and we should develop habits and we should develop routines that will help us to maximize these three types of energies. So the key question is, how do I optimize, how do I maximize in all these three areas? What type of activities that would help me? And I would cover it in another video. If we can balance all these three energies here, then we feel a maximum level of energy at any given point. Then we can bring that energy to the time that we spend. Then that actually improves our productivity, because we are improving the quality of hours that we. It is not about the amount of time that we spend at work, it's about the quality or the energy level that we bring in those hours that is going to matter when it comes to productivity. That's why a lot of times, sometimes we spend a lot of time but our output might be much smaller. But sometimes we can produce much higher output within a short span of time, because our energy levels are high at that particular point.